Thedrick loves the ice cream. Thedrick hear this music coming around the block, Thedrick gets up.
Yup, it's an ice cream episode. Hi guys, and welcome back to where I break down all things internet and TV, so you don't have to scroll through your phone, sit on your butt cheeks, waste all this time, and only get up when you hear the ice cream man.
Thedrick gets up.
My 600-Pound Life, the TLC show that likes to show you what happens when you get a little bit too positive about body positivity and fat acceptance.
Food just makes me happy.
I have yet to see one to say that they really enjoy being this size and embrace all of the fat.
Most of my days start pretty much the same now. I struggle to get up. I struggle to move. I even struggle to catch my breath.
So I was scrolling through YouTube and I came across Thedrick, the 700-pound ice cream boy.
He has an account with the ice cream man. Where do the ice cream man open up an account for somebody to get something off the truck every day?
Oh my God, when I saw this, I just couldn't get the Jolly Ollie man from Hey Arnold out of my head.
Hey, Tubby.
Who, me?
Yeah, who me? Who me? You, yeah, you, Tubby.
And yeah, why does the ice cream man need to make an account for him? How much is he getting? But Thedrick loves ice cream so much, it's pretty much the only thing that can get him up and make him move his body.
I would say when the ice cream man pulls up, it's the best part of my day.
I'm just saying, at this point, maybe Mama Thedrick can pay the ice cream man to, drive up to the house, wait for Thedrick to walk outside, and then once he gets there, just scooch forward a little bit more. Thedrick will take a few more steps and just keep scooching forward.
The treats make it worth it for me to push myself to walk outside.
And do it again, and again, and again. We can make this a whole workout, and he will not get ice cream after that. The pounds will just fall off.
Hey, what can I get for you today?
He is the happiest ice cream man in the world, I think. This is his best customer.
I wish I had 100 customers like you.
Also, if you guys were the ice cream man, right? Would you feel a little bit bad doing this? Wouldn't you feel a little bit just, uneasy bringing all this ice cream to this guy? He's dying. I feel like at some point I would be like, dude, maybe you gotta, I think we have an issue now. Anyway, that's how I would feel as I drive up with my ice cream music. Oh, Thedrick, here's your diabetes.
Lee, what's going on?
All right.
Let me get 3 sodas.
3 sodas.
Oh my God. He doesn't even get up and go to the delivery area to get his ice cream. He just shouts it from the porch. That's not exercise, Thedrick. Getting up from bed and going outside on the porch is an exercise.
2 bags of hot Funyuns.
Well, that's not even ice cream. And also my acid reflux could never.
A Nutty Buddy, a strawberry shortcake, an ice cream sandwich.
Do people with stomach issues watch these things and think, how? Cause I would die.
2 fudge round pie. And Nutty Buddy, a plain Nutty Buddy.
All right, give me a minute.
The least you could do is get up and grab your snacks, Thedrick.
Ice cream is one of my favorites.
All righty. Make sure you order right now.
Appreciate you. So that's how I start my breakfast.
Oh, breakfast. I thought this was like midday snack. Hold on for a second.
3 sodas.
2
bags of hot Funyuns.
Add that in.
A Nutty Buddy.
That in too.
Strawberry shortcake, ice cream sandwich, 2 fudge round pie.
And I heard fudge, don't know what the rest of that was. So I'm just gonna add in a fudge pop. Okay, that's it. We're gonna total these up.
And Nutty Buddy, a plain Nutty Buddy.
Oh yes, of course. A plain Nutter Butter to add to the other Nutter Butter that you already said. This takes us to this amount of calories and this amount of sugar, all for breakfast. No wonder why this man sleeps all day. Eating sugary foods on an empty stomach can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar levels. This prompts the pancreas to release insulin to help regulate blood sugar. The spike in blood sugar followed by a subsequent drop can leave you feeling tired and hungry soon after consuming the sugar. Which makes me wonder, how the hell did our parents expect us to pay attention for 8 hours in school when they sent us off with a bowl of Captain Crunch and a Pop-Tart? No wonder why I didn't listen to Mr. Patterson in biology. My brain was cracked out on some some nice sugar. But for real, you guys, sometimes now I forget that like my low sugar pancake syrup still has sugar in it. And so if I wake up eating that, I notice that I'm super hungry pretty quickly. Rather than if I notice if I made like a small pancake with a little bit of syrup. Yes, I noticed I said pancake. I don't know why I did that, but I did. Get over it. Let's move on. If I had like a small pancake, a little bit of syrup, plus like some lean chicken or some kind of lean protein with some type of vegetable and like a protein shake. It'll keep me a lot fuller than having just a pancake with syrup. More protein, less sugar, who would have thought? But according to Thedrick, sugar does the opposite for him. It makes everything better all day.
With ice cream. And it starts to make my day get better at that point.
Well, apparently this isn't even breakfast. Thedrick pretty much said that this is like an appetizer, a little pick-me-up, if you will, to get him out of bed, because it's the only thing that'll get him out of bed. He then sits there and then he will order a real meal, pizza. And honey, he orders a lot of it.
I order a lot, and I tell myself, you don't gotta eat it if you don't want it. But when I get it, I usually end up eating it all at once. So I can eat 2 full pieces with 2 orders of wings and an order of cheesy bread. But after I finish, you know I'm still hungry, and I start thinking about what I'm gonna have next.
Eating this way has its advantages though, as Fat Acceptance would say. He gets to partake in what they would call joyful jiggle movements. Well, Thedrick, he's extra jiggly because when he moves, he's gotta...
I have lymphedema in my lower extremities, and it makes it very hard to walk.
Yeah, a huge mass on the back of his posterior chain, and that's gonna bring him a lot of joyful movement, as they would call it, in Fat Acceptance.
And my size make getting up to do anything a struggle.
Oh. So it's not fun. Because I swear, all those ladies and some men on TikTok make it sound like joyful movement is, well, joyful.
You gotta watch what you step, and you can't bump into no sharp objects.
You might pop that mask back there. Now that doesn't sound like the most joyful or pleasant thing, I would think, and I don't want to think about it, but now it's in my head.
Can't brush against no doors.
Remember the girlie we talked about who made a whole very long list of all the positive things there is about being obese, and she had about 2.5 things?
My favorite thing about being fat, and I think one of the best things, is that I'm soft, squishy.
Well, Thedrick already listed about 5, and he's not even done yet. He didn't even scratch the surface. Honey, these are the basics of the negative of obesity.
Cause if you do, your legs will start leaking.
Why doesn't any of the Fat Acceptance people talk about the old leaky leg? Many of them say they have lymphedema or lipedema, all those things. Tell us about how fun it is to eat the pizza, eat the ice cream in the morning, and watch pointy objects so you don't get the whole leaky leg. People would love to hear that while you're doing your joyful movement, if you can. Still. So obviously if he only moves for the ice cream man, there has to be someone there getting him the food, right? The enabler. There's always an enabler, and in this case, it's his mommy. She pretty much does everything for him, like clean him. She helps him put on his shoes. Make sure his clothes fit.
That shit too little.
Gotta make sure nothing's popping out. Like that mass in the back, that has to be so hard, because I know during summertime when my thighs or, you know, Tia and Tamara get too rubby on my skin, it hurts, it burns. It's very uncomfortable. So a huge thing swinging back there by my thighs, where my thighs are also rubbing together, that ain't good. That is not fun. That's not joyful. Anyway, so Thedrick finally got to his breaking point and was scheduled to meet the doctor now.
But I'm willing to make this attempt to get help because I know I need it.
So first, they have to drive over 700 miles down to Texas, Tammy Slayton style, because he's just too big to fit on an airplane or sit in a seat. I'm very sorry, Thedrick. The Fat Acceptance warriors on TikTok haven't really moved and forced airlines to be all-inclusive yet.
Join my petition calling on the FAA to require all airlines to have a written official customer of size policy.
So yeah, they had to throw him in the back of a van like Tammy Slayton. During that time, his mom would stop the car for, you guessed it, fast food. But once they finally got to Dr. Now...
That choice is up to you. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Since you're at least making some progress, I'm gonna give you another chance to lose 80 pounds over the next month.
Mama started to turn around and she was making sure that he was getting his workouts in.
You got to lose inches. No way you gonna get them inches off.
I want to
You got to get up and move to get them inches off.
She's just a little drill sergeant, and honestly, there is nothing that will make me move faster than running away from my mom who keeps nagging me in the hot sun. I feel you, Thedrick.
Told you, let's walk a little bit. That's all we got to do. Walk a little bit a day. That's all we got to do.
you know what? You might as well have the boy do some chores while he's getting his steps in.
That's where it is right there.
Can we just think for a second? Imagine just taking out the trash from your front yard to the side yard and you are just dead. Your heart is out, you're breathing heavy. That's really scary to think of, and I try to keep things very lighthearted, funny, throw in the jokes in there sometimes when we're talking about death because I don't like death. But I really want to keep on getting into people's heads that there's nothing fun about being obese. And I cannot believe that there's so many people in the fat acceptance community making lists about the positives of being obese, trying to gaslight people into thinking, oh yeah, this is great, especially people who have a food addiction, who are looking for any type of validation to continue their addiction. I actually find a lot of those women quite disgusting. Clip this, tell them, I don't care. I know I'm the enemy. Anyone who's trying to take away your addiction would be. But there's no reason for you to take down other people with you. And My 600-Pound Life does a great job showing what a food addiction can turn into. So what happened with Thedrick, the ice cream boy? He was one of my favorite people, and he's actually living a very healthy life right now. He eventually qualified for the weight loss surgery, thank goodness. And after that, he soared. He continued working with Dr. Now. He got the lymphedema removed. You know, that horrible thing that a lot of the people in the fat acceptance community complain about and say that there's no cure, there's nothing that you can do about it, and they refuse to lose weight. Well, he lost weight, got the surgery, lost more weight, and he got it removed. So there's that.
I'm really excited right now, and I'm feeling very proud of myself. All the work I put forward is paying off.
He regained full mobility. There's already 2 positives in here that we put with the weight loss. But you know, weight loss is so horrible. He should have just accepted his big, beautiful black body and the mass on the backside that could pop at any moment if he swung just a little bit too close to a sharp edge, right? How is this even a movement? Anyway, look at this picture. Amazing. Look at this one. He lost like a chunk of himself, a part of himself. And in this case, that is a very good thing. He posted this picture of him fitting into a chair finally. Thedrick, I think you need new pants. They're too big. You're too little. Anyway, I wanted to share Thedrick because he's one of my favorite people, and to be completely honest, ice cream is one of my favorite things. Thedrick, I understand. It's just we don't want to eat too much of it. That was a very large order for right in the morning. It would feel great to me in the beginning, but I know I would crash eventually, and I'd still be hungry. I would be eating pizza with you, Thedrick. So he caught my eye. His episode I really liked because his mom, even though she was an enabler, she really helped him a lot. She was like his biggest rah-rah cheerleader. And I love that. And of course, I love happy endings. So that, my friends, shows how great consistency, hard work, determination, having a wonderful support system can actually do. You can get out of it. And I really hope more people start being aware of what they're eating, looking at nutritional labels, writing down what they eat so they can be aware of what they're actually putting in their body, because the obesity numbers are only going up and it's supposed to just get worse. We can do something about it. But if we don't, all you have to do is look at My 600-Pound Life to get a good idea as to where your life is headed. You keep on having that ice cream man come around and you order about 12 to 15 things and then wash it down with a couple pizzas. Your choice. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this motivated you a little bit in this mini video. Yes, you know what time it is. You know the time. Bring your forehead to me. I have to. And just because you stay till the end, you know what else I'm gonna do. Oh, yes. I have to. Look at that cute little butt. It's just so kissable. You guys are always telling me you're in the gym, working out, doing your thing, and I have to smack that butt. Gotta smack it. You know we're pretty close on this channel. Can I give you 3 butt smacks? Can I get a subscribe? At least a few butt smacks for me. Something. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for being here for this mini video, and I will see you guys later on this week with a lot of long videos. They're coming. They're taking a while to edit, but they will be here. So I will see you guys next time.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex zone.